Well, you talk about being surprised. That certainly fits me. But God, I love this town. It is incredible, and it always has been, and it's just getting better every day. After watching the the Golden Globes, I think anybody who gets an award is supposed to come up and thank people, and my list would be horrendously long if I started with just the doctors and nurses and Katie Towers who guided me through my initial stages of diabetes. They're the ones that keep me going, but the older I get, I spend more time reflecting back on how I got to where I am and what influenced my life. And obviously my wife Fran of 43 years is a great, huge part of everything that I have done throughout my life. But there are two people who are not here tonight that really had a much bigger impact on my life than I realized at the time. One was my father. He was 16 years on the Mason City Council, so maybe there's a genetic defect that led me into what my role in Carroll has been largely. But the other was Jim Pedig. Jim gave me a job. He's the reason I came to Carroll to work for him. Even though his brother John had doubts, Jim did not. And I thank him, and I thank him over and over again. Now I got to give up my nights too. This is just unbelievable. And yet, if it weren't for that Dale Carnegie class, I wouldn't have been here at all as mayor, a city councilman. I was terrified to get up and put a mic in my hands. All the way from grade school through college. I hated speech. But Dale Carnegie changed that. Unfortunately, I failed the part where you're supposed to learn people's names. I don't do very well at that, and I apologize. But, and Jim and Fred Dozel, my first two employers in Carroll, are both recipients of this award. And they both showed me what happens when you work for a common cause. And a few good people can make a huge difference, but a whole lot of people can make a fantastic difference, as we saw with Ragbri, as we saw with the cleanup of the ice storm, as we see with almost anything that works in Carroll. And I am just so happy to be a part of it. Gary mentioned I've been with the Pedig family for now, I'm into my 31st year. And fourth generation that I've known. And I hope I'm around to see Generation 5 get started. But Terry, Patty, Tony, you have been phenomenal these last 11 years. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, everybody.
Well, that was well-deserved, Jim, and we're glad that you came to Carroll, and Jim Pedig touched my heart too. When I was first here, he was, he showed me great kindness, and I'll never forget that. So, as I always say, what makes Carroll great? It's the people. It's all of you out there, and as we conclude tonight, I thank everyone for giving up their time, spending it with us, and I congratulate all the winners. We need to have all the award winners and the past outgoing board members to stay around for some pictures over on the east wall. And I leave you with, this is Carroll. This is a special place. So go out there, get involved, get results, and it will be all here. Thank you.